probably what the master levels are for. Getting mastery tokens so you can skip challenges. Flame belts, ticket demon classes, ambient fodder, heavy, super heavy. Ambient are less difficult than fodder, but tentacles can definitely kill them. Okay, that there's the zoo. Alright, down 2 floors. Huh. Didn't expect that. Alright. Codex. I've got a lot of stuff in here, I think. Like the Ark Part 2. Nope, never mind, not that one. Samuel Hayden. Dang it. In 2150, following the loss of communication between Earth and Mars-based facilities, UAC Director Dr. Samuel Hayden suddenly resurfaced on Earth before the AN Council. The demonic invasion of Earth had already begun, and Dr. Hayden had arrived just in time to provide aid. He supplied the resistance armies with Argent technology and advanced armaments, taking helm of the newly formed ARC as lead director. Dr. Hayden's tactical and scientific acumen were invaluable to the war effort, and he was soon given full command over all resistance efforts by the Global Council. The ARC engaged the demons with bleeding-edge tech, exosuits, and heavy-frame battle mechs, but found themselves fighting a losing battle. Operation Hellbreaker was Samuel's final plan, a powerful counterattack that ultimately ended in failure. His robotic torso retrieved by ARC soldiers, Samuel is now tended to and monitored by a skeleton crew of scientists. They had been given contingency orders to safeguard his body along with the crucible obtained on Mars. Let's see. Log 1, Log 2. And, okay, Story of Earth has nothing else in it so far. Dang it, come on. Exultia, Betrayer, Fortress of Doom, Sentinel History. Nothing in there. Hell Barges, Hell Priest, Doom Hunter. Nope. Demons, Lost Soul, Arachnotron, Kakarot, Mancubus. Pain Elemental. The ballista does bonus damage to flying demons. An abhorrent creation of the umbral planes, the Pain Elemental is descended from the primal, abominable depths of the demon world. Knowing only its own torment, the elemental is cursed to forge lost souls within the fiery pit of its gut, a process that is excruciating and without end for the duration of the creature's miserable lifespan. The elemental's only reprieve from its own agonizing and tortuous existence is the projection of suffering into the world. For this demon, the Pain Elemental reaps great satisfaction from indiscriminate killing and the infliction of misery upon those weaker than itself. Lost Soul. Shoot it with a shotgun to send it flying, causing a delayed explosion. Ice Bomb will instantly kill a Lost Soul. The Lost Soul has its origin among the damned, former humans who have fallen from the mortal world, doomed to an unliving eternity as sin-branded slaves of hell. The damned are seemingly endless in number, their populations growing by the thousands with each rise of the black sun. For many, the torturous existence of crushing slave labor is all that awaits. The bodies of the damned are brittle, and those who become broken in labor, their bodies ruined, dismembered, or otherwise incapable of servitude, are transported to the pits where their souls must be extracted for further use. Those fortunate enough to escape this process are what inevitably become lost souls, their spirits transmogrified into physical form. The lost soul knows only madness, its memory a haunting image of its former mortal life. These creatures live a fleeting existence, roaming mindlessly, seeking only that which can grant them a final death. Whoop. Carcass, Mancubus, Pinky, Prowler, Remnant. Prowler. Yeah, alright, so friggin' hell. Spectre, Whiplash, Doom Hunter. Double Jump. Blood Punch deals major damage to the sled. Good to know. Would have been better to know back when I was fighting it. Weakness cells. Use cell weaponry to take down the shields temporarily. Destroy the sled to permanently disable its shielding lock-on. Once a race of beast-like hunters, the Doom Hunter creature was known to sentinel warriors in ages past as lethal stalkers of the Metal Age. Extracted from the... didn't I already do this? Oh, no. Extracted from the frozen depths of the polar tundra, the Doom Hunter belongs to an ancient race uncovered during cultist excavation in the remote Arctic. Preserved below the frozen ice for millions of years, the unearthed remains of this creature were deemed suitable for Oh no, yeah, I definitely read this. Ah, friggin' hell! Buff Totem. If demons are glowing red, a buff totem is active. If a buff totem is active, seek it out and destroy it. A buff totem will continue to spawn demons until it's destroyed. Incarnal manifestations of human suffering. These totems are formed from the tortured resonance of the once living, made flesh by the black arts of demon psychomancy. A beacon of necroplasmic dark wave energy, the buff totem, once fully formed, radiates the surrounding environment with a dark cloud of hell magic. This energy possesses influence of great power for anything living caught in its wake. Demons, while in its presence, become adrenalized, their aggressiveness and bloodlust amplified. Inversely, these totems have become symbols of fear for humans who have encountered them, its presence tainting the mind with nightmarish terror. The propagation of these totems would ultimately necessitate the development of the Arc Mind Shield, a cyberneural implant which could immunize its soldiers from the psionic properties of the buff totem. Cue ball, tentacle, and okay. Doomblade, ballista, chain gun. The M220 chain gun is a 7.62 by 51mm AE 6-barrel autocannon built for infantry deployment. Weighing over 80 pounds, the M220 was conceived as a standard-issue weapon for ARC mech soldiers fitted with exo-armor, mechanized suits capable of supporting a heavier payload. The AE cartridge uses a special electromagnetic casing designed specifically for the M220's rail system, which increases projectile velocity and reduces overheating. Rocket launcher, super shotgun. What was the other one? I know I got something. I don't know. Custom skin? Okay. Overload shields, acquire 2 runes. Sticky bombs. Nothing except for straight ahead. damn it. Oop. Oh, okay, okay, I'm falling. That works. Systems online.
First target destroyed. The second turret will give you the angle needed to destroy the remaining tentacle. One, two, three, four secrets in here.
Our trans-dimensional friends shall not walk on tainted ground. Earth must be cleansed.
Alright. Upgrade lock-on burst? Can't. I only have 1 point. Fast recovery, dash smash, shield launch.
To live for the UAC is your duty. To suffer for the UAC is a privilege.
I lack movement capability. The Return of Dr. Samuel Hayden, Part 1. The destruction of the Argent Wellspring on Mars meant chaos for planet Earth. Following the loss of communication between Earth and Mars-based facilities, the collapse of the Argent-dependent energy grid consumed the planet in crisis. It was during this time that UAC Director Dr. Samuel Hayden suddenly resurfaced on Earth before the AN Council, wielding that which might offer salvation to mankind, the Crucible. After recounting the events that had transpired on the Red Planet, Hayden agreed to cooperate with the AN, providing access to the various UAC facilities on Earth, and by extension the full range of technologies at his disposal. Paramount among these was the Crucible, the last remaining source of Argent enemy energy in existence. So once I fight through there, the secret is there, and then the secret is there. So I don't have to worry about finding secrets. Further away, sure. That could theoretically be hoping for the Cyberman to this There's still someone alive? Now it's clear. Where's that boy? Where did that guy even come from? Good to know. I see box. Sentinel battery again. Anything else in here? No? Okay. much more well-defended tent.
Override successful. The path is now clear. You can access Dr. Hayden's outpost.
Nice. I don't care. I'll admit that was some clutch shield work. I mean, ideally it would let me just stay disconnected. Alright.
Surpassing their own. He is faster, more relentless. I believe now more than just a man. He is Doom.
Maybe I can drop down further. I'm going further away.
Warning. All armed personnel, the mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised.
Yeah, I'll have to use fast travel at the end to teleport back up there.
This is Dr. Elena Richardson. Log entry 007.
Alright. 6. The only thing they fear is him. Muster opposition, move quickly, sacrifice their own to get to the heart. He is
March
dead.
3rd, 2163. And with him lies our salvation. For as he gains in strength, so do they fall in numbers. The priests command the armies to the north and south, but he controls the fight. The inner circle of death is where he resides, hunting them at the far reaches of the earth and beyond. I am a believer now.
Alright, so I'm only missing 2 things, and they're both right there. Apparently I just went forward instead of taking the side
I
path.
feel it is in doom that I have faith. The Slayer is the spear that stabs at the heart of our attackers, and those that would seek to harm us should feel warned. For there is only one dominant life form in this universe, and it carries a steel-bound sword of vengeance. All hail the coming of the Destroyer. The Slayer's time is now.
About 12.
Dr. Hayden's office laboratory is located at the top of this facility.
Attention. Emergency protocols have been activated. Please exit the facility now.
My God,
I don't care!
Dr. Hayden was convinced come here for this, eventually. Can I just say that it is an honor for me personally to meet you?
If that's not a mood, I don't know what is.
Attention. Emergency protocols have been activated. Please exit the facility now.
We don't know how to access his main cortex. It's all alien. We couldn't figure it out. We have to prepare for his careful extraction. We were given specific orders.
His life signal is barely readable.
Warning. Demonic presence threat level 5 entering main laboratory.
Opening the portal now.
You were never one of us. You were nothing but a usurper, a false idol. My eyes have been opened. Let me help you to see, Slayer.
Marauder's defensive powerhouse. Shotgun, stand too far away, he throws projectiles. Mid-range counters attack when his eyes flash. Resistant to super weapons. Whoops. Almost had it. Lucky.
Warning. All ARC personnel, the mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised.
Hate it when they're sewing behind me.
Warning. All ARC personnel, the mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised.
Should do is stick with the super shot.
Warning. All ARC personnel, the mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised.
Hit me that time.
Warning. All ARC personnel, the mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised. Warning, all ARC personnel. The mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised. Warning, all armed personnel. The mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised.
The point of doing a chainsaw is to get more food.
Warning, all ARC personnel. The mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised. Warning, all armed personnel. The mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised. Warning. All ARC personnel. The mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised. Warning. All ARC personnel. The mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised. Warning. All ARC personnel. The mortally challenged have entered the compound. Evacuation is advised.
The green flash indicates that they're vulnerable and cannot block, so time your shots. The Marauder cannot block while faltered, so strike fast before it recovers. Don't waste ammo trying to break through the shield when it's active. As civil war consumed Argent de Nur, the Knight Sentinel's guard was quartered by their faith, torn between serving the Khan Maker or revolting against that which they swore to protect. Those most disillusioned forswore their oath to the Sentinel royalty, abandoning their pact of allegiance made to the throne. These hardened warriors joined the separatist group that led by the exalted priest class, allying themselves with the Makers and their devout acolytes in an attempted coup against the Sentinel royal house. Those Sentinel warriors who fell in battle, having sided with the Makers, were ultimately denied finality in death. Resurrection by the divinity machine by Maker Design, these fallen Sentinels were returned from the dead, transformed by Hell's power, and recreated with a singular purpose: to hunt the Slayer, now reborn as knights in Hell's army. Fast travel on Earth. Nice. I think that's the closest I can get to it. Here. Believing it possible to solve the energy crisis which now devastated the planet, Dr. Hayden sought to invent a method of Argent synthesis, a synthetic replication that could recreate the high-yield capability of Argent energy. With the destruction of the Argent energy across the solar system, all that remained of Argent existed now within the Crucible, the fabled Hell artifact which Dr. Hayden had acquired on Mars. Knowing full well the Crucible's hidden power, Samuel devised a method to utilize the artifact as an Argent conductor, a process that would in time produce the miracle of synthetic, man-made Argent energy, restoring the production of Argent energy to Earth. Hayden became a mythical figure among Earth survivors, in no small part due to his abnormal physical condition. Having returned to Earth when most sought a means to escape, bringing with him this crucible that would grant the people a second chance at survival, for the common people he had become the stuff of legends. Quad. counter command. Whoop, almost. Nice. And then fast travel.